Jeff from Matthews Firewood. Got my tractor, the Mahindra 4550. This is what I usually carry on the logs from my lower wood yard. You see I got 5 full-length trees that come off the truck. There's beech, and I believe there's maple on there. There's 3 beech, 1 soft maple, and 1 hard maple. And these trees are probably 28 to 30 feet long. They're quite long. Can't even get them. There we go. I got them all on the camera now. And I'm going to mark these trees with orange paint. And a quarter wood weighs on average for green, for mixed hardwood, is 5,200 pounds. And this machine is rated, they say it'll pick up, carried away 3,000 pounds at the lift point, which is back here at the back side of the forks. That's what they say it would pick up and carry it around easy. And this here has got to be more than 3,000 pounds, I would think. But the rear tires are not on the ground, off the ground I mean. They came up my hill here, easy, off the log pile from down there. I do have my farming winch on the back. I think that's about 600 pounds. And the rear tires are loaded. They come stock loaded. So I'm going to mark these trees with orange paint, and I'm going to process them, and then I'll pile the wood, and we'll see how much wood I get out of those 5 trees, and we can figure out what the weight after that is what I'm carrying up on this machine. So stay tuned. What I also forgot to mention, as I was not using 4-wheel drive, so the front end was not working and help carrying these logs up my hill. You can see the tires are still right where they were when I had the load on. So when I had that weight, they didn't lift at all. And the lever is still down for the 4-wheel drive. I just parked it because I had to mark the logs. Okay, here are those logs. I got them cut in half so they'll fit in my building. I said I was going to mark them all in orange, but I ran out of orange paint, so I had to go with blue. So we're going to get those processed up. Ain't going to do that today. Trying to beat a storm right now. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark. Storm's going to be rolling in, and I have to get this load here on my truck for tomorrow morning. So I'll do continue on this video later. How's everybody doing today? I'm Jeff from Matthews Firewood. It's a beautiful day here in central New Hampshire. Well, here's the logs that I was filming before. The ones I'm going to see what the tractor will lift and carry. Here's the orange paint. I got the logs now on the deck. I'm getting ready to process them. I had to switch over to blue because I ran out of orange. We're going to process these logs. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 logs there. If you look in the beginning of the video, you saw how many I had on the forks that I brought up. I do have 4-foot forks on. And they said the lift point was right here at the pins for 3,000 pounds. Keep in mind, I had logs all the way out to the end. So I'm going to get these processed and get it stacked up and see how much wood I actually had on the forks and how much weight it averages out to be. So far I have a half a cord loaded on my truck from those logs. There's all the orange paint and there's all the blue. And I still have, when I didn't have enough room on the truck, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a short partial one left to process out of those logs. I'm going to get this stacked now, and I'll get a little bit of video after I get done stacking that. Okay, this is where I'm going to stack it right here. I got an open bin right here. I'm going to stack it right off the truck. I'm going to stack it a little over 4 foot high. That way when it dries it settles down. I got 12 foot long run. This is what I just did. Is the orange paint. I don't know if you can see, there's orange paint all through it. So I'm going to get stacking. Okay, we're back. I got it all piled. These are my resplits here. I had 3 of them. This is my pile of kiln wood that I save out. I'll bag that, give it to a customer. There's the wood here. Got some blue. There's orange. There's blue. Truck is empty, as you can see. My debris is all in the truck. It's not on the ground. Got tape measure here. Let's measure the pile. And we'll see how. Put you down here for a second. Get the tape measure here. We'll see how high this pile is. So that is 4 foot 6 inches. I go over. So technically, if I'm delivering green wood, the customer's actually getting more than a half a cord when I deliver a green, but when it shrinks down, it'll shrink down probably about 4 inches, so they're going to get their full cord of wood. Let's measure, see how long the pile is. And it's 12 inches, 12 feet I mean, right there. So they have exactly the right measure. And I still have more wood over there to process off of that same amount that I brought up with the tractor. So I'm going to get to that and we'll get that one piled. Okay, that's where I stacked the first half a cord here off of it. Here's the wood here. I'm going to start a whole new row right through here in the front, and we'll measure that up and see how much that gets. So here's all the sawdust from that first half cord here that I just got done piling, and that's got to add to the weight factor of it. Okay, the deck is empty. There's the sawdust from the second round, so we got to add that to the weight. Here's the rest of the wood here processed on the truck. All these fines here has got to get added to that weight too. And these are the short butt ends. Right here, that's going to get added to the weight of what those logs had in them. I'm going to go stack this and see how much is there. So here it is all stacked. My kiln wood in shorts from this pile that I just did. There's the kiln wood in shorts. Resplits I mean, from the full cord. We're going to measure it up. It's just about halfway. So it looks like probably about 1/4 of a cord just by looking at it, but we're going to measure it here and see if I get this. to hold out here. Okay, looks like we got probably 5'4" to the end. So just about 6 feet. It ain't full here. It's just a little bit. Looks like maybe a wheelbarrow load that would fit in this one square. But by the time I add this, my shorts, and all those fines, that should be about 1/4 of a cord, and I would say probably another 100 pounds. So I would do the math and get back to you. So I did the math, and as advertised, here, I added 100 pounds for my shorts, the scraps, and all the filings there. And there was 4,000 pounds that I had on those forks, and not all of it was at the back at the pin lift point that it says, and it handled it with ease without using four-wheel drive. So as advertised, it will lift 3,000 pounds at the lift point, and then some. And that is one of the reasons why I chose the Mahindra tractor. I did a lot of research on tractors. I was doing research for over a year on all the different tractors, and that's the Mahindra is what I came up with. But the reason I'm doing this video is, if you watched my entry video, I wanted to help people make decisions on what they want to do. And I figured if somebody was looking in to a Mahindra, that size tractor, that will kind of give them an idea of what that machine can do, and it might help them with their decision before they go purchase a tractor, because there aren't many videos out there. There's a lot on Mahindras, but no actual real tractors. It's always from dealers saying what it can and cannot do, and people that are sponsored by Mahindra or other companies. I'm not sponsored from Mahindra. I just wanted to help somebody out if they're going to make a decision on buying one. So I hope you like this video. Subscribe, tell a friend, and have a good day.